Welcome, everyone, to the XMTP Developer Community Call. Thank you all for being here. I'm Jeha. I work in Protocol Ops, and I'll be your host today. The call is being recorded for the convenience of folks who cannot attend live, and we will post the recording of this meeting to the XMTP Community Forums, where we can access it for posterity. And I'm going to go ahead and put that into the chat for everyone to be able to access. Here we go. And also at the start of each meeting, we launch an NFT on Zora that is free to mint. So I'll share a link to that as well, just as a commemoration of the meeting. And I'd also like to share a link to the XMTP Community Code of Conduct, which we observe during this meeting and all of our public gatherings of the XMTP community. And we invoke this code to create a space where all feel welcome and safe to share ideas and ask questions. So I just want to take a moment, speaking of code of conduct, I want to take a moment to acknowledge our new webinar format here. We switched from using a Zoom meeting format to a webinar for the safety and security of the community. I do want to acknowledge that while the webinar format does kind of insert a bit of division between the hosts and panelists displayed on screen and attendees, everyone else, I'd like you to know, attendees, that we see all of you and would love for you to raise your hand if you'd like a chance to speak, and we will, we'll unmute you. And please do use the Q&A tool available in the Zoom toolbar along the bottom of the screen to ask questions, give feedback at any time. This meeting is not just for a set group of people to talk at you. This meeting is for you and at your service. So please do not hesitate to engage using those tools. So let's get right into it. And I'd love to start with a new exciting recurring segment to help us all better understand XMTP's path to decentralization. And I'll go ahead and hand it over to Nick, XMTP Core Dev and Ephemera CTO. I'm going to launch that slide, Nick. Sounds good?
Thanks, Jeha.
All right, here we go.
This is a new recurring segment that has a theme song. We're going to be doing this every dev call. It's called Are We Decentralized Yet? And the goal is to check in and see if the network has reached our goal for decentralization. So, are we decentralized yet, Jeha? You can hop to the next slide. No. But we do have some pretty exciting announcements to share. The first is that our unincentivized testnet is running with 5 nodes. That includes nodes run by companies other than us. So that is a big milestone for the XMTP network. You can expect a bunch of news in the new year as we get ready to announce partners and grow the testnet. But this is a network that can replicate messages in a censorship-resistant way. And that's going to be the core foundation of how we decentralize XMTP. Now, you might be wondering, when are we going to be able to say, yes, we're decentralized? The answer becomes a yes when every XMTP client is connected to a network that is censorship resistant and economically self-sufficient. We expect that transition to happen in the middle of 2025. You might also be wondering that if you're a developer in the XMTP ecosystem, what do these changes mean for you? There is a new section on xmtp.org that outlines our plan and includes a lengthy FAQ for developers in the ecosystem. So you should expect regular updates both in the dev call and on that FAQ that are going to reveal more details as we know the answers and as they become available. But this is being very actively worked on, and we are really excited about the testnet, and then to get all the devs building on XMTP to be using the testnet. which should start happening, early next year. I'll hand it back to you, Jeha.
Fantastic, Nick. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad to hear that this will be a recurring segment, not just for the theme song, but for the fantastic information. I love the lead up to and understanding the path toward decentralization and being able to share that with the community. So fantastic. Well, next up, I am so happy to bring Fabri, XMTP DevRel and creator of the MessageKit SDK to come and share with us about Payment Agent. Fabri, may I hand it over to you? Shall I stop sharing and let you take it away?
Sure, I can share.
Okay, thank you. Great. Do you see the ability to share, Fabri?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Just making sure.
Can you all see the screen?
I see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to talk about a very viral tweet that we've seen the other day. This is the tweet for reference. It's already used as reference inside the MessageKit docs. So the idea is that this was one of the initial goals of MessageKit, which was to reach full autonomy, right? Like financial autonomy for AI agents. So what you're seeing in the video is we are using Converse, which is the app developed by Ephemera. And of course, it's built on top of XMTP. So everything is going through the protocol. And so now the interaction is that you fund the agent, you pre-fund the agent. So now the agent has created a new wallet for you. This wallet is hidden for the user. It's just like a service. And now the agent that has its own funds, now it can perform actions on your behalf based on those funds. So first we limit the risk. So we are not giving private keys to the agent. And then we're trying to make the experience like consumer facing. So it's easy to interact. It's of course through GPT. So in this case, Peter is sending money to itself after he pre-funded with the Coinbase wallet very easily. So the transfer was completed. And yeah, this was the tweet. And it was, very cool to see something that is very simple, but it has a couple of primitives behind it that we've been working on through this year. So we're going to see like all the elements that were used in this demo. So first, of course, the app that is called Converse. And now if you go to MessageKit, you will see like a section that is UX. So we have the foundations. The foundations are like, of course, the protocol for sending secure messaging between the parties. The skills, we developed this simple skills framework for, you say, what are the skills that the agent is going to perform. So you have like a skills library where you will see like send an email, create a gated group, send a broadcast message to many people on the network. So search the web. We have community contributions already. Search the web or search information about the web. So yeah, this is very extensible. You can think of like searching for ENS domains and so on. And then there is also a part that is called plugins, that is like specific middleware, specific libraries that some skills need to perform. So if you need to save information on the database, you will need, for example, a plugin for Redis, if you want to use Redis or SQL or any database that you choose. Or if you want to use GPT Vision, there is also a plugin for that integrates some of the libraries of the OpenAI Developer Platform and so on. So these are more like specific libraries. So after we build all these foundations, for the demo, we are going to showcase one specific plugin and one specific skill. So it's called like the wallet concierge. So it's like native to MessageKit, but it's just a skill. So this skill handles the UX interaction. So if you have an agent that is consumer facing, maybe all the logic behind like, hey, do you want to fund your wallet? This is your balance, send the funds here, send the links. All that is abstracted into a skill that is a copy-paste file. So you have like the skill is going to automatically like detect that the user wants to check their balance. So then it's going to use a plugin that is the wallet service. So this is a combination of a skill that interprets the intent of the user and then communicates with the plugin, which is the wallet service. And now I'm going to go into that. But yeah, so I'm starting from the top. This is very easily how the bot interfaces in the middle between the user and whatever it is that it's doing on the back end. So it can perform transfers, check the balance, and provide you a link to the for funding the agent wallet, right? So this all this innovation were possible because now you can perform gasless transactions with programmable wallets. So you can create a wallet on runtime, and this wallet can perform gasless transactions on, for example, base chain. So Coinbase Developer Platform provides on their CDP SDKs, they provide a way to create programmable wallets for free, and they also provide a way for these programmable wallets to interact with the chain, with the base chain, to send USDC, for example, gasless. So we are focusing on USDC, and we are focusing this example on the base chain. Circle also offers a similar service for different chains like Ethereum or Polygon or Arbitrum. But the idea is that if developers have gasless and programmable wallets, then you can unlock a lot of use cases. So in this use case was just a payments agent. So once it has the funds, it's able to transfer them or swap them. So that's for now. And even to notify users about XMTP. So it can, if I send money to a user that is an XMTP, he's going to receive a DM message notifying the user. So that's like the consumer facing side. It's like a plugin. You can build your own experience going through how to build skills. But this one is like a ready to use concierge skill. And then this is the wallet service that I was talking about, also abstracted in MessageKit. So this is how you will go about creating a wallet. And so it's one line of code. You create the wallet, and this could be a wallet for a specific user, or it could be like a specific experience wallet. So maybe you want to create a wallet that stores funds for, I don't know, a game, right? So then you don't need to, doesn't necessarily have to be an address. It could be an identifier from your agent. So it could be anything. So this wallet, like, it could replace smart contracts in some very simple use cases. So you just create a wallet with some X identifier. You let the user send funds to it, and then you can move those funds from the code from your backend. So yeah, it's very simple. You create a wallet. You're able to then retrieve the wallets. They are always associated. For example, the payment agent knows that the user has one wallet only associated to him. So this is going to be retrieved from the sender. Like each time a user in Commerce talks to the agent, wallet service knows the wallet associated with this user. So then you can check the balance, make a transfer, indicating the amount and the tokens, and so on. And then there are more details about how this plugin works. So yeah, the agent is live. So every time a user talks to the agent for the first time, it's going to create a wallet for you. So, hey, what's my balance? Knows my name. Also, if you're in ENS, it's going to know your ENS domain. That's everything. All of that is also abstracted in MessageKit. And okay, I want to add $1. Okay, and here is the last part of this. The last piece of the puzzle is these links. So these links are embedded into a tool from MessageKit. It's called, like, it doesn't have a name. It could be FrameKit. But the idea is that we are using a standard in Ethereum that allows you to create deep links And these deep links can be open on mobile and can be open on, for example, Coinbase Wallet, but they work also on Rainbow or MetaMask. So we have like a generator. This is what's happening on when the link is generated. This is not working in desktop, so that's why I'm generating a QR code. If I scan this QR code with my Coinbase wallet, then it triggers the USDC transfer. If I'm in mobile, it's going to open my preferred wallet of choice. And so what's happening here is that you specify the network, the amount, and who is going to receive it, and generates a link and a QR code. Again, this is a standard from Ethereum. It's documented also more extensively but there is a link to the reference. But this is not something new. This has been existing from 2018. But yeah, what is new is that now we have the gasless transactions, and now this makes sense to build agents that can interact with the users. So yeah, it's on one side the skill, how to interact with the user. On the other side, like making wallets and available the backend, of course, everything encrypted through XMTP, and the commerce app that was part of the demo. And we also show that is because everything is interoperable. It also works with, where is that? Right. So you also have a gallery of templates. So if with the skills and plugins, you can create the template. So this is the actual code of the payment agent. You can go, you can see it's open source. And because it's interoperable, you will have the same experience, for example, working in Coinbase Wallet. So the same bot, same ENS handle, same user. But the only thing that changes here is because Coinbase Wallet is not rendering frames yet. So the same link can be rendered as a frame, like a V1 frame, or can be rendered as in-app browser. So I can go to the browser, same link clicking, and shows me the same that is shown in a frame with the QR code and this easy to use button. And then you just funded the agent. And it's also works in WordCast. So if you share the same ENS handle in WordCast as a frame V2, there is a simple interface that is going to, again, provide you the same experience, and the button also works because it's interoperable and it's an Ethereum standard, also works inside the WordCast app or inside any website or anywhere. So those were the secrets behind this cool demo. And so now you have gasless, you have everything is programmable, everything is extensible. There are really no limits with what an agent can do. So I want to pass it on to Raihan, who has saw the opportunity to build a cool agent on top using the same primitives, and he has something cool to demo that surprise demo from Raihan.
Yeah, thank you so much, Fabri. I was waiting for this dev call since Tuesday to demo this cool little side project that I built using the narrative. So I'll just quickly take 2 seconds before actually demoing, because I was setting up the environment so that I can actually demo it live. And you know that nobody is in the backend sitting and typing answers and requests, responding as an agent. So the idea of AI agents are quite fascinating, especially when it's gasless. Obviously, I'm sending 1,000 USDC to, let's say, Nick or Fabri, and they receive 1,000 all. I don't have to pay anything, right? And even if there is gas, then again, we explored a Circle SDK in the past week, and we found out this gas station thing which makes it possible through, I think, 477. I don't remember the standard, but yeah. So we could set up a gas station in between where the organization who is deploying the agent can pay for the gas fees for all the agent interactions by the users, right? Now, let me share my screen and demo this little cool project that I built. It's basically a payroll agent, and I would pitch it to XMTP and Ephemera to use it as their as the first customers. Obviously, I'm not going to charge anything. And let me just first demo it, and then you guys can decide for yourself if you want to use it once and see how this goes. Let's see how. Yeah. Is my screen visible, everybody? Can anybody just unmute and say if my screen is visible or not? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So let me just quickly. Yeah. Okay, let's start. So the idea behind this payroll agent is basically an agent which is okay, sorry. Oh, sorry, just 1 second. Again, demo effect happens to the best of us. Yeah. So I don't know if there is anybody from the finance team of Ephemera, XMTP, or any other company, for that matter of fact. But let's start from here simply, right? I am a payroll operator. I am the finance guy of the Ephemera HQ, right? And we have new employees. And I am assuming that you guys obviously don't sit and manually transfer the salaries to one employee at a time. You guys might have some smart contracts in place, but then it might also become a hassle when a new employee joins, right? To redeploy the smart contract with new wallet addresses and stuff like that, because you want to release mass payouts. The idea behind this agent is to release mass payouts on the day of the salary automatically without any interference of anyone, right? So it simply starts with registering employees, and it's very simple. You need 4 things to register an employee: the name of the employee, the wallet address where the salary needs to be credited. Obviously, you can't be sending via courier, right? The date when the salary needs to be released, and the amount that the salary is, right? Let's say we register, simple, it's very simple. Again, an AI agent, the best part is natural language interface. Register Fabri, and I'll just quickly paste a dummy wallet address here. Fabri wallet address, date, let's say he receives the salary on 16th every month, and the salary is, let's just say for demo purposes, 1000 USDC, right? So it will take a few seconds and it will register Fabri into the system. Okay, just to confirm, you want to register, yes. And forgive for those emojis, I'm using the DGen vibe. Successfully registered Fabri with salary 1000 USDC to be paid on day 16 of each month. And it immediately starts a job at the backend where on 16th of every month at 9 a.m. sharp on the morning, the salary of Fabri will be released, right? Now, today is 19th of December. Let's register Nick for the same date, 19th, because I have, just for the demo purpose, configured the cron job to run every 1 minute. So we'll be able to see it live transfer funds. I don't have any funds, Nick. I'm sorry, you'll not receive anything, but we can do the demo. Again, 1000 USDC. So ideally, you would have to fund the agent wallet, right? So it gives you a summary on every day before the payment starts, that this is all the employees that are to be, the salaries to be released today, the payroll summary. Just give it a few seconds, and yeah, found 1 total employees, 0 employees due for payment today. It would run again in another 1 minute. So let's just patiently wait, because Fabri was registered for 16th and today is 19th. So it did not find any employees records for today. And in a few seconds, it will say that, okay, yeah.
Could be possible that
We have
it
any-
hasn't registered Nick because of the same
No,
wallet.
it has registered Nick. It has registered Nick. It has registered Nick. We can add validation later. It's again a very side project, so I did not add too many validation if the wallet address is the same stuff. I mean, it's possible that Fabri and Nick are receiving salaries on the same wallet. Who cares? So I guess let's see, in the database we might have 2 records. We should. Oh, did we register Nick?
Yeah, because
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. Do you want to change Fabri registration to Nick details, or is a new registration? Let's develop. Oh, sorry. I guess same wallet address. Sorry, my bad. Sorry. Let's again
That's
register
pretty smart
Nick.
that it picked that up.
Yeah.
Let's just, I mean, can anybody send me a random wallet address in the chat section?
What if you say, replace it with Nick?
Okay. I mean, yeah, it can, but I want to show the demo that it releases the payments today. So I'll
Risky
have to
for demo
modify the date.
purposes.
No, not risky. Actually, it can do. But the thing is that I want to show the payouts to be released today. So let me just quickly show you the X, if I get a wallet address quickly. Just give me 1 second, guys.
Let me
There
send
we
you
go.
one. Okay.
Cool. Thanks a lot, Nick. But if you are in any expectation that you'll receive any funds today, I'm really sorry to break it to you. 1,000 USDC. Again, we register Nick in the system. Yeah, successfully registered Nick with a salary to be paid on 19th of each month. Now just let's wait for the payroll to start. It should start every minute because right now I've configured it for every minute. Ideally, it would be every 24 hours. And meanwhile, it does. I need to somehow keep you guys engaged because it seems a bit awkward now. Okay, it has started.
Well, there it is.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
It should give a payroll summary here. Yeah. Payroll processing summary, employees due Nick 1,000 USDC, insufficient funds, obviously, because the agent does not have enough funds. So it requests 1,000 USDC, simple. I scan it, I say, yes, I have funded you, and then it will release payouts. And then we can also check list all employees in the payroll. And this is the regular payroll, so yeah, you can see Fabri, you can see Nick here, you can see all, so total monthly payroll is 2,000 as of now. And these is for regular employees, right? But there are companies, I mean, even like say Ephemera, I'm sure that you might be working with some freelancers and contractors, right? So you want to release payouts impromptu, right? So it would be something like send 1,000 USDC to human agent.eth. Yeah. Your agent wallet has $0 again, so I can't make, but you can do this manually as well. So you register payroll, you can transfer to quickly to some freelancers, contractors. So this is the entire project. I am proposing this to the XMTP team to start using it, let's say, even with a very small fraction of the salary monthly, just to see the potential. And because if we are actually adopting AI agentic era, so we need to go first, right? And yeah, let's see. Let's try to get an ENS Payroll Agent.eth. I guess that was available. I checked last. So yeah, that's all from my side. Thanks. And any questions, any jokes, anything, I am up for answering it.
Very cool, Raihan. Super cool.
I'll have to take feedbacks as well. Entirely built, by the way, entirely built using MessageKit and XMTP, obviously. It was very less. In fact, very surprising. But if I share the code, you'll be surprised to see that it was less than 100 lines of code because MessageKit does most of the jobs. I just imported the concierge and I just started, and everything is available. The cron job is available in the plugins and everything. I just imported a few plugins and it's all out of the box. The idea
That's
behind
great.
this is to have a business logic and the rest MessageKit takes care of. Nice.
As someone who's processed payroll for a long time, I think it's really, really awesome.
Thank you so much, Ashley.
I think you're looking for the pitch was more targeted to Ashley.
Yeah. I don't know if we're going to switch our whole payroll today, but I think we can figure out something cool we can do.
Definitely. A small fraction would do as well. So yeah, anybody, any question, anything at all? Nope. Cool. I guess that's it
Do you
from my
have
side.
a link to a GitHub repo or anything?
Yeah, I was waiting to demo this tonight, and then I'll be probably open sourcing it. And if I can, actually, you know what? It is in the MessageKit repository. I raised a PR yesterday actually. So let me drop a link. That would be
Awesome,
best as a template. So yeah. Payroll agent. Yep. Here it is. Chats. Nice. I'm really sorry, Nick, you didn't receive any funds. Really sorry.
Well, I think anyone can just, click that link and top it up if you want to give me $1,000. Leave it open to the call.
I pitched this to Fabri this week that, this frame integration is a very cool thing where anybody can fund simply using a QR code, right? And it could become a thing of its own. And Fabri being actual human agent, he spinned up an entire independent frame kit within a day. And he sent me a link, you know what? You can import frame kit independently and generate request funds using QR code. I was like, damn. That's way too fast. This guy doesn't sleep.
What time is it for you, Raihan?
It is 11:04 at night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for calling that out, Fabri, because Raihan, like you are full of fire and on fire. And like I wonder where your energy and your ideas and your innovative thinking comes from. Like what is driving you?
I don't know. I have been in the AI industry for quite some time, about 1.5 years. I worked with a lot of companies, starting from Polygon to the traditional conventional Web2 companies like HSBC and AWS. But this is a very interesting. I have a Web3 background as well, blockchain Web3 background. I was in this industry before. But this is a very, very interesting intersection between Web3 and AI agents, and a lot of potential to do a lot of stuff here. The only thing is that from the very beginning that I have been trying to advocate is that do not give direct access to your wallets to AI agents. And that is where this programmable agent wallets come in. And if utilized properly, there is a plethora of use cases that we can do, plethora of use cases. Because honestly speaking, again, no offense, but I guess we all can accept this fact that DeFi is a little like outdated now. Every second person is building a DeFi AI agent, right? The common use case. We want some new use cases to see. Right, XMTP provides a secure protocol. MessageKit provides you with a ready to build plugin. Now we just need you to give an idea. That's it. AI does the rest of the job.
Wow, well said, well said.
Well said. That was the MessageKit pitch in one sentence.
Nice. Any other thoughts from attendees as well? Happy to unmute you if you'd like. Just raise your hand, let me know. All right. Well, let us now, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again. And Naomi, would you like to provide an engineering update, please?
Yeah, the engineering team is on fire. We're ending the year strong. So we released yesterday frame support for V3 inside of Android, which is really exciting. Hopefully I'll follow today with iOS and React Native. And it's already supported in the JavaScript SDK. We have a big refactor coming up. We re-released custom content types in React Native this week. We had a couple of asks for that. It's really exciting to see all the innovation that people are doing with content types. Keep those coming, and please open conversations with us. If you're doing something custom, it's likely somebody else that will want to do that same thing, and it might be an opportunity for us to make a new standard. And yeah, on top of that, we've got some really great performance improvements coming in. We're starting to track our metrics. We've got some cool flame graphs. You can kind of follow them in libXMTP. We've got a big improvement to content type handling. We're moving a lot of that work into Rust, which will make the database queryable. Essentially, we're just doing a lot of work to make the integrators have to do less work. Self-push notification handling, that should be landing hopefully before the new year. And as well as kind of buttoning up our browser SDK with streaming. And then as always, we're working on Converse. And as you heard earlier, decentralization. So yeah, appreciate all the issues coming in from the community. Definitely keep them coming. We don't really know what's missing unless you guys tell us. So.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Naomi. Yeah. Any thoughts? We have an open floor for a few minutes. Anything anyone want to share? Any questions, projects they'd like to talk about?
Do we have a good group invite link for the XMTP dev channel inside of Converse that people should be joining somewhere that we can share out to just so people know where they can reach us?
Yeah. Let's see here. Just one
Obviously, you can always reach me on GitHub, but we also have a Converse group chat that we use. We can link it in the YouTube or
Oh,
something.
yeah. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, we will share it as a part of the YouTube and in the community forum post. Great idea, Naomi. Thank you. All right, all. I think we can call it a wrap today. First webinar down. Would love to hear any feedback about the format, any thoughts on how we can improve the call. As always, thank you for joining, everyone.
Bye, guys. Have a good day,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Good to see you, Raihan. Good to see you, Evan. Thank you, William.